Hey everyone, my name's Anna and I am a cash stuffer here on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and cash stuff $360 into my sinking funds for the month of July. Normally I would try to divide this up and maybe do it twice just to see if I need the money in other areas, but this month I'm trying to do everything in one shot, get it done, and then stick to that budget. So we're going to go ahead. That means there will only be one main sinking fund video for this month, but I will be trying to do some little mini challenges and see what else I've got going on just to get it out there. We're also going to be stuffing our 100 envelope challenge. I am doing this one slightly differently, how most people would just fill an envelope with the number that's on the envelope. I'm filling all 100 envelopes with a $20 bill. So that is how I'm doing that one. But we're going to start with our sinking funds first. Go ahead and get this open. So we're going to count money and then we'll start stuffing. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Got $360 here. Okay, so cell phone comes later in the month. That is money my dad gives me later in the month when he gets paid. So that one is getting skipped for now. Car maintenance is getting $50. So 20, 40, 50. Go ahead and pull this out. I've started using paper trackers instead of the erasable ones now. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $90 in here now. So plus 50 means we have a total of 90. For some reason right now, my brain is wanting the paper trackers, and I've been having trouble. It was probably something I used to clean my my trackers, but now the marker doesn't come off as easy. It was amazing at first, but I think something I used to clean them initially messed up the surface, and now they just don't erase as well. So for pets, this is for food, litter, stuff like that in the long term, to save up for that because I do bulk orders on Chewy. So for pets, what was I adding? Pets get 60 a month and I've spent 20, so that means pets is getting 40. So that means pets have a total of 20, 40, 60. My AC just kicked on. I apologize if that's really loud. So 40, so that means we have a total of 60 in here. I'm also hoping to build this up to the point where I have money for vet visits, but things keep popping up. I've been saying that for over a year, and things keep popping up, and I keep having to use the money, so it's frustrating. Christmas. Christmas is getting 40. So we have $140 in Christmas. That means this is technically fully funded. Because I'm spending $20 per kid. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. That's just, I'm going to give each kid $20 for Christmas. They're getting older to the point where it's harder to shop for them, and I don't want to buy them something they're not going to use. So that's what I'm going with now. Gifts. This is for anniversaries, random gifts, things I just want to do for people, etc., etc. We're doing another 40 in here, so there will be $50 in gifts. I have a friend in Germany. I'm going to be sending her a package soon. So there's $50 in gifts, and the money for the shipping is coming out of this envelope. Birthdays. Like I said, I'm trying to give each kid $20 for their birthday. My sister's visiting this week. She's actually on her way here today, and we're celebrating all the kids' birthdays at once. So to have like a little party going for them, so I need to have this stocked up a little bit. So 120, I believe. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 in birthdays. I need my niece Savannah's birthday is at the end of this month. Her actual birthday is at the end of this month, and she asked for paint, and I found some iridescent, kind of like duochrome watercolor paints on Amazon, and she loves watercolor. That's her favorite paint, is watercolor paint. So I think I'm gonna get that for her and send it to her because she lives in Florida now. So I'll send that her way. I'm not putting anything in Halloween or hobbies. These are funded by mini challenges. I don't actually have money to stuff in there. So clothing, I am on a weight loss journey. I've currently lost 14 pounds. So I am saving up to buy clothing as I need it. Clothing, I believe, is getting 40. Clothing gets 40, family gets 50, I think is what it was. So 40. And then this means 105. That should be correct. Alright, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. We're going to go thrift shopping, and I'm going to take this envelope with me and look in the t-shirts and like capris and shorts and stuff and see if I can find some inexpensive clothing to go for walks and work out in, because a lot of what I own is black leggings and black t-shirts, and it's just not comfortable to walk out in the heat in that. Family, this is a new envelope. Clothing and family are both new envelopes. Family is for if I want to do something fun with the kids, or take my dad out, or take my sister out. I know I plan on taking my sister and my nephew and my dad out to dinner at some point. I always get to take my niece and nephew that live here out, and my niece Savannah that lived here before, I took her out a lot. But the Alex, my oldest nephew who lives in Indiana, I don't get to do that with him a lot. I don't get to take him out because I only see him 2 to 3 times a year, so I want to do that. I'm going to let him pick a restaurant and we're going to go there, and that's what that's going to cover. Okay. Why did I only do 40? It's supposed to be 50. I'm going to add another 10. 10 should be 70. I knew I messed up somewhere. I knew that 10 came from somewhere. I was looking at it. I was like, no. Okay, there we go. There's $70 in our family envelope now. And I do want to let this build up, so I don't want to just go spend all of it at once. That's my dad's envelope. That's not in here. Okay, so that's everything for our sinking fund binder. I'm going to set this to a side. And then for our 100 envelope challenge. What? 20, 40, 60. Where is it? 40, 60. Ow. 80, 100. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We're going to go ahead and fill 5 of our envelopes for the 100 envelope challenge. I'm doing it this way because it's just easier for me. It works better for my brain. I set, at the beginning of the year, I set a lot of lofty goals for my budget, but things keep coming up, and with the way prices are adjusting right now, like in my area, food is not cheap. And it's not because you can't find cheap food or you can't do stuff like beans and rice. I can absolutely do that and cut my grocery bills. But there are personal situations in my life that make me reluctant to do that at this time. not for myself, but for someone else. And it would be very easy for me to cut my expenses and do beans and rice quite frequently and peanut butter sandwiches and live off like $20 a week. But like I said, there's personal things going on right now that means I'm not going to do that for right now. But this is going to be my way. I'm trying to save up because our rent keeps going up. We rent a manufactured home in a community, which means we pay for the home, and then we also pay the lot rent, which keeps going up. They keep increasing it every year. And nothing changes. If anything, the value of the home is depreciating. It's not increasing. But the cost of living here is increasing, and I am fairly confident that we're going to end up having to move. So, right now my goal is probably to save up enough just in case we have to get a smaller place, which I'm okay with. I have no problem with that. But yeah, that is everything for July, for the month, first stuffing stuff of July. I'm going to try to do weekly check-ins with my cash wallet. Let me try and get this over here. I'm going to try and do weekly check-ins with my wallet here to check for leftover money and do an update on expenses, etc., stuff like that. But we will see if that works out. I say I want to do things, but sometimes my brain just does not cooperate. We will see. If you guys have any comments, questions, ideas, if you have advice, I would appreciate it. I will happily read your advice. I can't promise to follow it, but I promise to read. And we can always have discussions in the comments. I'm up for that. If anyone has any questions, if anyone wants to pick my brain for my experiences or how I go about saving money on groceries, because I do shop sales and coupons and manager discounts and clearance sections, and that's how I do bulk shopping, stuff like that. So I hope you guys like the video. I will leave my links for like my code for Fetch rewards in the description if anyone wants to use that. Everything, my wallet, my envelopes, the labels, all of that came from Amazon. You just have to search A6 cash binder, A6 cash envelope wallet, zipless cash envelopes. That's what I searched to find mine. All of my stuff is at least a couple of years old, so the exact thing might not still be on there, but you'll find something similar. Anyhow, I have rambled enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.